Welcome to C# programming for beginner class. This is my 10th video, and in this video I will talk about C# static variables. So static variables is also the part of variable scopes, so it's also related to the variable scope topic. So static variable is also declared as non-static variable or instant variable. Declared or defined outside the function or inside the class. But the difference between static and non-static or instant variable are this: that static variable defined or declared with the keyword of static. And the other difference between static and instatic is this: that when we define instant variable with a no value, so it stored a garbage value in itself. But when we define a static variable, so it stored only 0 in itself. So the another difference between static and instance variable is this: that when we define static or static and non-static or instant variable inside the class, so we can access the instant variable with the object of a class, but we don't need to create an object for a static variable. We can only access the static variable with the name of a class. And these variables are created when the program execute and destroy when the program execution end. So let's see how we can create the static variable, and let's see how we can access them. So let's come to the Visual Studio. So here we have a demo class, and inside demo class we will create a static variable. So let me create a static variable, public. So public or private, or public, private, protected, these are access specifier. These topics we will discuss in another video. This is a little advanced topic too. How we can access the element, how we can access these keywords can be write in a class with a function, with a value variables. So we will discuss these in another video. So I will define a public integer, public static integer, and I will access the, for example, number. Okay, so I define a public variable with a public static variable, that is the integer data type. So let me define a non-static variable. So public integer number age. So you can see I define two variables. One is a static variable and one is non-static variable. So as I told that we can access the static variable. First difference was that we create the static variable with the keyword of static, and non-static variable don't need to write a static keyword. So that's the difference between static and non-static. And one other difference, that static keyword can be accessed with the name of class, and non-static variable we can't access by the name of class. We need to create the object of a class, and then by the object of the class we can access the that variable. So let me see. So let me console dot write line and number and concatenate, and then demo. As you can see, this demo is the name of a class, and then we want to access the static variable with the name of a class. So we write the name of a class demo dot, and you can see a number is a variable inside the demo class, and it's a static variable. And as we told that static variable we can access that with the name of class. So we can access, you can see we can access this with the name of a class number. And console dot write line age, and then concatenate, and you can see we want to access the age variable with the name of demo class, but you will see that we cannot access. So demo dot, you can see we can't access the age variable because it's not static variable, and we can only access the static variable with the name of a class. So for that we need to define we need to create an object of the class. So demo obj is equal to new demo. So we create a object of a class by the name of obj, and we want to access the age variable with the name of by the object of the class. So for that we need to create the name of object obj dot, and you can see we can access the age variable. So that's the difference between static and non-static variable. We can access the static variable with the name of class, and we cannot access the non-static variable with the name of class. We need to create the object for that. So we want to run this variable these variables to show what the value are stored in this variables. So compiler by default stored the value in these variables as the variable are not initialized. So console dot read key, we need this line of code for pausing the windows. So we told that static variable store the zero variable in value in itself, and non-static variable stored the garbage value. Compiler assign the garbage value to the non-static variable, and compiler assign the zero value to the number value to the static variable. So let me run the program. So you can see the number is 0 and the age is also 0. So I don't know why the compiler assigned the 0 value to the, it's a coincidence, but as it's a garbage value, it can be changed when the this program run in another computer or another PC. But this will not change because this is a static variable, and static variable value will be remain as 0. And but if we run this program in another PC, another program computer, so the value of age will be changed to another value. I don't know what it will be because it's a garbage value, and compiler can assign any value to this variable. So that's it for this video. So like and share the video. If you have any question, you can comment below in the comment section, and see you in next video.